Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about Novak Djokovic, and specifically, a pretty candid message he's just gotten from tennis legend Justine Henin about his chances of winning another Grand Slam in 2026. Let's break down what she said, what Novak has admitted himself, and what it all means for the future of one of the greatest champions the sport has ever seen. So, here's the situation. Novak Djokovic hasn't won a Grand Slam since the 2023 US Open, where he secured his record-breaking 24th major. Since then, the tennis world has been ruled by Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner, the two young superstars who've split the last 8 majors. Grabbing for each, Djokovic made the semifinals at all 4 majors this season, which is still insane for a 38-year-old. But here's the catch. He didn't win a single set in any of those semis. He had to retire against Zverev in Australia, then lost to Sinner at both Roland Garros and Wimbledon, and to Alcaraz at the US Open. So yeah, the competition isn't just tough. It's historically velvet tough. Now, Justine Henin, one of the greats, 7-time Grand Slam champion, just shared her honest thoughts on Novak's chances. And she didn't sugarcoat anything. She said that Djokovic can still win another Grand Slam, but it might take an injury or a surprise to one of his biggest rivals. In other words, if both Sinner and Alcaraz are healthy and firing, things get very complicated. Henin explained that Novak is realistic about where he stands right now, but she also pointed out something really important. He's capable of finding joy elsewhere. She mentioned the moments from his tournament win in Athens, how he connected with the crowd, how much fun he seemed to be having, and said it proves Djokovic doesn't need Grand Slams to feel fulfilled anymore. That's a big shift for someone whose entire brand was built around chasing history. And what's really interesting is that Novak has basically confirmed all of this himself. In his recent interview with Piers Morgan, he was brutally honest. He said, "I'm aware that my best level now and their best level now, they're better. That's the reality. I do have doubts that I can win slams against these two guys." That might be one of the most vulnerable things Djokovic has ever said publicly. But of course, Novak is Novak. When I enter the court, I don't care who's across the net. I always believe I'm better, and I deserve to win. That competitive fire, still burning, always. So, what does all this mean heading into 2026? Is Djokovic still capable of winning Grand Slam number .25? Absolutely, as Henin said. Strange things happen in tennis. One twist, one off day for a rival, one inspired run, and boom. But the road has never been tougher. Alcaraz and Sinner are playing at an unbelievable level, and they are 10, 15 years younger, hitting their primes while Novak is fighting the clock. Yet, even if he never wins another major, Djokovic is showing a new kind of joy and passion for the sport. And that alone is something fans love seeing. Can Djokovic pull off another Grand Slam miracle? Or have Alcaraz and Sinner truly taken over the sport for good? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing what you all think about this new era in tennis. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our tennis deep dives. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.